The timeline. What has happened to it? Watched the last episode? No, that didn't happen. That was just an alternate timeline. In that timeline, Mithril went into the gym, and sadly, all his companions were lost. In this timeline, Mithril instead spent all his money in the game corner. But yes, welcome back. This is Mithril Zenith. Welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Again, last time we kind of had a TPK, so I went around, posted on the Quark forum that I've been, kind of doing this for, and asked if people would be interested in seeing the party continue forward, or seeing me try to only go in with Meryl, and, though there has been some interest, on YouTube and whatnot, of trying to do a Meryl solo run, I don't think anyone wants to see me train a Meryl to level 50 just to possibly be able to defeat Wattson with it. And I personally don't want to train a Meryl to level 50 to possibly beat Wattson. So instead of that, we're going through with our original team. It's no longer the Nuzlocke, it's the Revenge Lock. We will defeat Wattson. We will. So yes, if you want to call me, oh, a cheater, or, oh, you didn't really beat this, you lost at Wattson. I know that I did lose at Wattson, okay, guys? I know that it was over, the base Nuzlocke was over, and I was completely defeated. But I'm just doing this because people said that they might be interested in it, so sure. I'll go through. And it's still going to be the exact same rules, 1 item set limit, Nuzlocke challenge. So don't worry about that. Instead, just worry about how the heck am I gonna beat Wattson with this team. Oh jeez. Pokemon Breeder Isaac has a Whismur and 5 other Pokemon. That's okay, it's good experience. Even though the Pokemon themselves aren't worth too much, it's all in a row, so the experience total will be really nice. Zap. Go Electrike. Keep sweeping through. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Pokemon breeders in this game can be really dangerous if you're under-leveled because they all have 6 Pokemon, but can also be just a lot of free experience because they have a lot lower level Pokemon than anyone around, even in the wild Pokemon sometimes. Level 21. Zigzagoon. Keep sparking. Yay. But yeah, this goes to show, I mean, this is a Pokemon breeder, so it's not really that accurate, but it goes to show just how high level my Pokemon are. And I still just can't beat the gym leader. Here's the thing though, it's not because of the death stuff. Well, it kind of is. It's because I don't actually have any Pokemon that are good against Wattson. And I can't get any more Pokemon, because to do that, I need Rock Smash. And to use Rock Smash, I need Wattson's Gym Badge. Urgh. Yeah, if I could go forward just a little bit, I could get what? Well, I mean, even in the past, I could have gotten a Geodude. That would have been nice. Could have even gotten something else, oh, what else actually would help against Wattson? Keeping that Shroomish alive would have been nice, because it would have evolved by now. Yeah, that would have been effective. I'm just battling all these people. Looking at pretty flowers. You're running between two girls. Oh well, I guess. Oh, the implications of that statement alone. $349. Not bad, not bad. Now I don't know exactly why I'm training up Laws and not everyone else, but I just figure he needs it. He needs the experience. Everyone needs the experience, but he's actually someone who could potentially take a shockwave or something, you know? So, I mean, that's the way I'm thinking through things. You paddle me now. It's funny, I just recently went through, caught up on the Nuzlocke comics. He's still updating, it's just very, very slow. Yeah, right now, I just went through, he had the, what's it called? On the Pokemon White hard modes this time. I mean, going back from the original Ruby one to this one, first of all, I mean, the art, like, actual fidelity of the art is a lot better. A lot more detailed, a lot color, first of all, just better quality. Past that, like, the story moments are a lot bigger and more stressed. It's become its own story instead of just being, like, a little small take on the games. I liked his Fire Red hard mode because he actually... It was the most convincing use of the good guy Giovanni theory I've seen. So I thought that was cool. Yeah. Which is not really that easy to KO. Yeah, so convincing with the good guy Giovanni theory in Fire Red. It was its own story, and it also told its own story, even bouncing back through the Fire Red hard mode stuff. Really nice. I love it. Pretty cool. Really, really vulgar at times. Pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's updating slowly. It is updating, but it's updating slowly. Yeah, he just went through, not Castelia, it was whatever town that Elisa is in. I can never remember the one with the Ferris wheel. Whatever that one is, I can't remember. Okay, Laws is poisoned. This could be a problem. Yay! I defeated Lydia. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so I'm just thinking what I'm gonna do, how to beat this Wattson fellow. Nothing I have can really do that well against him. I mean, Zero I know can take 2 hits provided they're not critical. But past that... Oh, I am back here. It's just a great ball. Oh, another item over here somewhere. A repel. Yay. Once a bug catcher, now a bug maniac. Oh dear. Maniac, maniac. Dustox. Huh. Yeah, I just find it interesting. The comics that started it all are still technically going to this day, even if they're not updating very often. Boom! That did a lot more than Dustox. So, guess just the defenses were different. Anyone else? Well, I have you. Yeah, I'll battle with you. What level does Tentacool evolve again? I think it's like 30 something. Yeah, that's a while away. Once he does evolve, though, it would be really nice. Man, his stats. Love Tentacruel. And I love how fast Zero levels up. That is another thing. That is one reason I like certain early Pokemon. Maybe they don't have the best stats, but they level quickly to compensate for it. Yeah, I'm quickly running out of things to say. This is just the point of the game where it forces you to endlessly freaking grind, or, like I said, have the perfect Pokemon. In Nuzlocks, you can't have the perfect Pokemon, because you're forced to the first encounter in every route, let alone the death. So, endless grind time. Pity junior student partner, I have to do good. Okay then. Oh great, you have a Makuhita. Oh, Zenith Splice, take it out. Take out the Makuhita and the Zigzagoon will follow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Strike. KO. Good. Could have been bad if he used an arm thrust, because, yeah, especially with lower defense, that could add up. Oh man, I really wish Splice knew better moves. Oh man. To be honest, I'm considering actually going through and trying to grind through, get coins in the game corner. But the game is rigged, so I'm actually not going to get coins. I'm probably going to be losing more than I get. Oh man, but I want these TMs. Okay, Double Team might not be that good, especially since Shockwave never misses, but Psychic, Flamethrower would be really nice. I mean, I don't know who could actually learn it, but it could be potential. Thunderbolt and Ice Beam are really good for later. I love that they have awesome TMs in the game corner. I just hate that they're only in the game corner. Arrgh. No item 0? Come on. More doubles. Aroma Lady and whatever you are. Youngster. Dip 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 dip. DeAndre. That's an interesting name. Go Zenith. Metal Claw. Not quite enough. Come on, I know you can do better than that. Strike, strike. Oh Man, this is the thing though, if I just level up a few more times, like, potentially I could take the gym just on the sheer fact of being able to absorb hits. I don't know though, it's really a toss-up right now because I don't think anyone can learn any good super effective moves and also stay alive. Like, okay, Gyarados might be able to learn Flamethrower potentially, whether it's good for him or not. I know it can learn Fire Blast, so I figure it could learn Flamethrower. But the downside of that is even if he could learn that, he couldn't take a hit anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Zenith at one point knew Mud Slap, but still it can't really take a Shockwave, so it doesn't really matter. And Mud Slap wasn't even that great either. It was okay, 80 power in total after quad weaknesses. But 80 power after quad weaknesses is still pretty bad. Like, that is quite terrible, actually. Roma Lady Rose with the Roselia. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to get through this gym fight. Wattson will murder me. Entirely, completely, and with no remorse. Lightning Rod doesn't work how I thought it did. Like, maybe it was a different ability that I was thinking of. There are like 2 or 3 different abilities that actually absorb the attack. Like, I guess Volt Absorb or something like whatever it is that Electivire has. I was thinking that Lightning Rod did that. Maybe it does in future generations, I don't know, but at least in this one, it only attracts all lightning attacks, like in a double battle, to that Pokemon. It doesn't actually make them immune. I should have realized that when Thunder Wave hit through it. But then again, I just thought it was an oddity. Are you smelling my phone? That's weird. I just thought it was an oddity because, I mean, you have things like Sand Attack is technically ground type, even though it hits all flying type Pokemon. So, yeah, you have that. As weird and dumb as this sounds, I actually think Zero is probably my best bet for this gym. I mean, okay, teaching Rock Smash, what would that do? Rock Smash is 20 base power, double that for versus Magnemite is 40, Headbutt is 70, add Stab to that is 105, half that is 52.5. So Headbutt will be doing more damage than Rock Smash anyway. But Head Smash, oh dear, that's not even the right move at all. Headbutt also has that flinch chance, which, if I get the flinch, especially if I get a few key flinches, that could be really good. If I can lower his Magneton's defense, keep Zero from being paralyzed, and get those few key flinches, I should be golden. Unfortunately, that's what it's going to take, because, once again, nothing I have can do anything against him. Hey, it's a phone number jamboree. Oh, 3rd generation. For how limited its music was in terms of synth, people always reference everything was trumpets. It still had a few interesting themes. Even if they're all based off of previous games' themes. Am I missing anything? Yes, I am somewhere. I think it's probably down... Whoa! I just turned. Where is that? Where is that? Heart scale? Interesting. And nothing else. Well, I mean, that might not come in handy for a while, but at least it's there. Oh, come on, what to do, think. Yeah, again, as dumb as it sounds, Zero is probably my best bet. Super Potion, thank you. You know what? Zero actually picked up a nugget. I can use that. I'll sell that. That brings me up to another... at least some money. When did I get an HP up? Oh well. To use it or to sell it? If I sell it, I get closer to my goal of getting a useful TM, but if I use it, I can actually stay alive, maybe. This needs more base hit points. I already have good defenses. Just make those defenses even better. And the thing is, I don't even know what could learn Flamethrower even if I got it. Oh, I'm only 3,000 coins away, so only 30,000 Poké Dollars. I mean, it's not like I lost 10,000 because of that Wattson battle. Ugh. Whoops. Whoops, I meant to be one more to the left. It's a camper and an aroma lady. Shouldn't be too bad. Zero splice. Oh, sorry for not having much to say. I'm just... This is the training roundup episode once again. Because... who knows, we haven't had enough of those already. Ugh. Like, I don't like endlessly grinding in Pokemon games especially. Like, in general, I find grinding to be pretty lame. There are some games where it's actually enjoyable, but that's because you can see the progress from like every battle, or you're getting new stuff, or you're using new stuff and experimenting with it all the time. Bravely Default is actually a nice example of that, where even though there are some times where you pretty much do have to grind, first of all, they make it so easy to grind. Second of all, like every couple battles, you're getting something brand new, whether it be a job level, or like just experience level, or whether you're just having a thief and stealing a lot of items and getting a lot of money for that. Wait a second. Okay, why did it play the hiker mute? Oh, it's a fire kindler. Fire juggler, kinder, whatever. Kindler, kinder. Yeah, kinder means something completely different. But yeah. I mean, I find games like that enjoyable to a degree. Mud Sport. As strange as this sounds, Mud Sport could actually help. I think I found the one situation in which Mud Sport would be helpful. The only question is what to get rid of. Tail Whip or Sand Attack? I mean, I'd like to get rid of Cut, but we can't do that. Sand Attack is not going to help me in this battle. Tail Whip might. But yes, I think I found the one situation where Mud Sport is useful, and the one Pokemon which can learn it, that it would be useful on. Mud Sport 0. I really hope this works out. This could be a relationship that is beneficial for the both of us. Yes, I came from Mauville. Technically, I came from Little Root. Oh dear. Hey, it's Bianca. Okay, so from level 20, I've gained 9 hit points, a couple of other stat points here and there, and Mud Sport. Mud Sport might actually be freaking useful against Wattson here. No response. No response. And no response. Okay. I have the wind straits here that I could take on, but all I get from that is a muscle band. Muscle bands? No, not that. Macho brace. There we go. Start with an M. Yeah, all I get from that is macho brace, and that's not really that great. Well, the question is, do I think I'm ready? I think I am. We have Zenith, Splice, Anno, Sermeta, Law's Lever, and Zero. Actually, here's the thing. If he leads with Voltorb, Splice with Intimidate could actually be able to take a self-destruct. Oh man, I'm gonna have to level him up a little bit more first. I'll battle the wind straits, fine. I'll do that. I'll battle the wind straits, and then that's all the trainers here. And then I think... Has that been enough for this part? It's been only like... It's been a little while, but not too much. Yeah, the wind straits can actually be pretty dangerous if you're not prepared. Especially since you have to battle all 4 of them in a row with no breaks. Even worse than the Elite Four, because... You have a berry? You have a freaking Oran berry? Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk it? Yeah, wind straits are in some ways worse than the Elite Four, because... At least with the Elite Four, you have a chance to, like, restore your team, reorganize it, whatever, between battles. Not with the wind straits. 4 in a row. Just snap, 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 snap. All 4 in a row, right there. Come on, one more hit, Splice. You can do it. You, okay, maybe it's gonna... Oran berries. Do they all have Oran berries? In which case, actually, Zenith might be nice, too. I was considering, like, for that first Voltorb, because I know that he has the potential to just self-destruct turn 1, I'm considering sending out either Zenith or Splice first, because they're not really going to be too useful for the rest of the battle. I mean, Zenith might be, but probably not Splice with his quad weakness to electric. But the thing is, I'm also wondering what that Voltorb has, because it probably has Charge, and then Sonic Boom, and something else. Maybe Spark. Though it's Wattson, so it probably actually has Shockwave instead. Frickin' berries! Stop with the berries! Why did they give everyone an Oran berry? No. No. Whatever. Whatever. Just thinking, the Electrike wasn't too bad. Again, it probably has Thunder Wave, Shockwave, quick attack and some other fourth move. Maybe charge again. Who knows? Maybe spark. I don't know. The Magneton, and then he has some sort of fourth Pokemon. I'm trying to remember what that could be. It might be another Magnemite? Another Magneton? I don't think he had two. I thought he just had one. Huh. Oh well. Something to think about. Certainly. Oh, it's a Meryl. Go King's Rock. Best item Zero's picked up all game. The win streaks can be a problem, but usually they're not too big of an issue. Yeah. Because again, kind of like Pokemon breeders, their Pokemon are pretty lowish level. I mean, granted, they're the same level as other trainers in the area, basically, for how many Pokemon they have. That's just not too bad, though. It's not like they all have level 20 plus Pokemon. I mean, I think the highest level is the fourth one, the grandmother coming up here, and she has like a, what, level 18 Metatite? Yeah, something like that. You know, I've always wondered, though, because they reference that they had another person in their family, who that is. Like, and I think, like, in the anime, they probably, like, they covered it or something like that, but in the games, I don't think they ever did. Or at least if they did, I wasn't aware of it. For a while, I thought, like, Steven was, but then it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe Wallace, actually. I mean, it still doesn't really make sense, but it's something. Come on. Make it flinch. Yes. That actually does about the same amount of damage. Wow. Could just be the stat distribution, higher physical defense and special defense, because I know that Splice has a lot weaker special attack than physical attack. And again, Bite is also like almost twice the power of Tackle, so it's pretty good. Macho Brace. Okay. And that's the win straits. What do you want? Oh yeah, you challenged it. Okay. Congratulations for getting destroyed. You lose. I guess that's it for part 10. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do here aside from training, and no one wants to see that, trust me. Like, I could go down, I guess train on the bike path. I don't really want to, but I guess I can. I guess I will. Be good experience for seeing if I can take out Magnemites, because that's all they freaking have. First, let's take out this fisherman, actually, because I didn't actually battle him. Yeah, this part has only probably actually been like half an hour. Wow. This is such a weak fisherman. Like, a level 11 Tentacool, that was what I was facing at Dewford in part like 5 or 4. Whalmer, oh dear. Oh dear, here's a Whalmer. There's the whale. Lot of experience though, 411. Ooh, another Whalmer. Thank you for the experience, I'll put it to good use. I'm considering. I also think, if I remember correctly, that Magneton has a citrus berry. So using Law's Lever to thief the citrus berry away might be useful too. Decisions. All of these decisions. So I guess this gym might be the battle of Law's Lever and Zero. No, no, I don't want to battle all these guys. I'm trying to remember how I did it in the Wedlock, and I think I just had a Hariyama that blasted its way through with Vital Throw, fighting type moves, and just like two-shotting everything. Yeah, don't I wish I had that. And much as I want to delay the inevitable, much as I want to try to avoid this battle, aside from over-grinding, like completely over-leveling, there's nothing else I can really do. Splice or Zenith? Zenith might be useful later. Splice. Like, and it's set mode, so I don't get that free switch in after I defeat it. Whoops. Not the right switch. Click. I don't want to press that. I want to press this one. But it wouldn't be fitting to be a revenge lock without battling Wattson once more. Yeah, you've been using way too much electricity, Wattson. You really need to slow down on that. Splice versus Voltorb. Voltorb's attack is lowered. Spark. Okay. Well, I'm paralyzed, but I didn't think I could survive a Spark anyway. So, at least I have that. So he's going to Spark again, if he's smart. Oh, what's the special defense, actually? 53 special defense, coming off quad weaknesses, versus 45 coming off single weaknesses, or 22 with none, or 30 coming off resistance. But then he can just self-destruct on Law's Lever, and that's a problem. Oh man, I'm so scared of the self-destruct right now. Yes, he does have lowered attack. How did I start with Splice? Come on, hold out. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, Zenith, not bad. Rock Tomb. If I can just get in one hit at a time and take this thing out. Lowered speed. He might use this as a chance to explode. He might use this as a chance to heal. He might just spark again. Urgh. I don't want to use my one item on this. This Voltorb scares me. Scary Voltorb, bad Voltorb, bad. Okay, so if it dealt... I have 8 less special defense, but 1 less weakness. If it dealt 51 damage... that would deal like 30 something. Not worth it. Law's Lever would be my best bet, but once again, it's that stupid explosion that I'm scared about. Okay, it was 32 attack. From a 50 plus 75 whatever move. I've dropped it down to that. Who can survive a freaking Spark? Zero can, but I absolutely need Zero. Zero's gonna be faster. And he's not gonna self-destruct on top of a quad weakness Pokemon. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, Shockwave. I was low on hit points, so he was going to use the attack that was most likely to KO in one hit, which is Shockwave. Zero can headbutt and finish it. And there we go. Now my Pokemon that are weak, or weakened, Roar. Roar? You can learn Roar? man, that is tempting. I think Iron Defense is going to be better. Like, I don't really see a time when I need this. If a Pokemon's going to be buffing up, probably going to learn Roar. Still, it's a nice thing to note. Here's the Electrike. Let's KO it quick. Come on, one shot. Flinch. Flinch is good. Flinching is good. Using up his Super Potion is also good. That is very good to make him waste his Super Potion. Critical hits are awesome. Thank you, Zero. Okay, good. Now here's the Magneton. How long does Mudsport last? I really wish I knew this. Does it last for the whole battle? Or last until someone switches out? I don't know. Let's see how much it reduces it by. That is awesome! That right there is what we call awesome. How much does Headbutt do? Okay, that's a crit. Okay, so a crit deals about a quarter. So it would take... It's more efficient to use Headbutt than Tail Whip. Especially since Headbutt has that flinch chance, yeah! Come on, Zero, you can do it. 3 flinches in a row. Okay, it's a 30% chance. These flinches are nice. Here's the Thunder Wave, though, so I'm not going to get that flinch anymore. I must use my one item to cure paralysis. As useful as that might be. Oh, okay. He has Sonic Boom. He has a second Super Potion. He has a second Super Potion. Dang it. Darn. Okay, Sonic Boom is not the worst of my problems. What healing item? The best healing item I have, I think, is Soda Pop. Yeah, that's Soda Pop. Use the soda. Use the soda, Zero. Please tell me it's still in effect. Yes, it is. I don't think it actually stops until one of the Pokemon leaves the field. Or maybe it just lasts forever, I don't know. Oh man, here's the question though. If it hits me again with, like, Sonic Boom, I'm in the threatened space for another Sonic Boom knockout, and I can't heal again, because that's my limitation. Yep. But with Mudsport in play, Laws should be able to at least get 1 or 2 good hits off. Laws can paralyze him. Oh, but he's just going to be using Sonic Boom, isn't he? My whole party's weak. What? Yeah, switch to Shockwave at the logical switching point. Of course you would. Because you're broken and stupid. I'm so sorry, Sir Meta, but I can't risk anyone else. Gotta go for that Parafusion! Parafusion, come on, save me. No! Okay, so I've learned something. Mudsport does cancel out after the first Pokemon used it switches out. Okay, what do I do? Summary, Anno, what do you have? Nothing good against this guy. Why am I limiting myself to 1 item again? This is stupid and hopeless. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Okay, Gyarados is paralyzed. Both of them are paralyzed. So, as fast as Gyarados is, the stupid Magneton is faster. He is confused. And Tackle could... The only way out of this that I see is for me to roll the dice on my own paralysis, for Headbutt for the flinch. Parafusion flinch is the only way out of this. We're both paralyzed, so with that speed reduction, it should be the same. Confusion? What? What? You stupid Magneton! No! Magneton, what are you doing and how are you doing it? Gust is not gonna work. Absorb is also not gonna work, but Absorb is gonna work a little better than Gust. Surprisingly. Yeah, they're both not gonna work. His Magneton is hacks. His Magneton is hacks. He's been confused and paralyzed and flinch danced for 3 friggin' turns in a row. But he's been just fine. He hasn't been doing anything. And in fact, now he's probably going to just heal up. Flinch chance. Yes. Will Tackle or Bite deal more damage? Probably Bite. No! You're confused. You're still confused. Final freaking Lee. Final freaking Bruce Lee. Okay. Okay, Splice. Okay, Laws. Crap, he has a Manectric. Crap. I always forget about that Manectric. It's a Magneton. I remember. Does Manectric evolve by level or by Thunderstone? You know what? I said it before and I'll say it again. This is the same type of thing. I'm ignoring TPKs on Wattson. Like, this has just become stupid now. Because I have no Pokemon that are usable, and I refuse to look up his pattern. I refuse to look up his Pokemon. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just doing this for Wattson. Because Wattson is the one person that I have absolutely nothing for. Abso-freaking-lutely nothing. I'm just gonna make a tally counter to show how many times I've died to Wattson, okay? This is 2. I just don't know what to do. Okay, the Mudsport idea was genius. But it doesn't last when I switch out. And limiting myself to one item. Well, I guess also if I'm, like, breaking the Nuzlocke rule of, like, whatever. But it's like, if I fainted Pokemon but still won, I'd release those fainted Pokemon. If I TPK, I'm just going to ignore the TPK and count that as yet another loss. Okay? So I've lost this twice against Wattson. So if you want to call me a cheater or a just stupid, horrible person, go right ahead and do it, YouTube. I don't care. I just really wish that this game's level curve wasn't completely idiotic. granted, this is probably how games should be in their difficulty, or, like, story-wise, because, well, I mean, gym leaders are supposed to be only the best of the best can beat them, and if anyone could just walk in with any random team and beat a gym leader, that would kind of defeat the point. But still, this... What is this? I don't even... This is stupid is what it is. Wattson, why? I'm just gonna sit here running back and forth until I come up with an idea that doesn't involve grinding everyone to 30. Because that's what I see having to happen, because I have nothing with any good moves or typing against electric types. I just don't. It just is not going to happen. And you know what? Like, even though I say, okay, I can continue Nuzlocke, whatever, it's not even fun anymore. People do these challenges, yes, to show off, and yes, to, you know, make the game more difficult, but really, what is difficulty but just a challenge which we can overcome, which we find fun in overcoming? If I don't think it's fun anymore, why do I keep doing it? Why? I've already lost. I'm not here to prove I can actually do anything, because I've already lost. Why do I keep doing this? And to answer your questions, to answer my own question, why do I keep doing this? I have no reason to. So part 10 is an admission of failure. An admission of, I cannot beat Emerald in a Nuzlocke. Well, an item-limited Nuzlocke. If I took off the item limitations, I'm pretty sure I could get past Wattson, because Zero is pretty darn good with that mud sport. So if I took off the item limitations, I'd be able to do this battle. But if I hold firm and keep the limitations I had to myself, I can't do it. I find... Well, first of all, I find spamming items to be lame and boring and frustrating anyway, and it just isn't fun to do. But second of all, I find that limiting yourself in items when you actually desperately need them is also lame and frustrating and just impossible to do. So sorry for listening to me rant about Nuzlocks for the last 10 minutes, but you know what? I'm done. I'm done with Emerald. Like, play it normally, play it however you want, play it, it's a fun game, it's the most challenging Pokemon game, maybe Platinum as well, I don't know, but I've never played Platinum, I've only played, like, this and most other games. Even compared to Challenge Mode in Black 2 and White 2, I think Emerald takes the cake for being the actual hardest game. This isn't all from me. I will record other Nuzlockes. I will do other games. But I'm sick of Emerald, okay? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire I'm pumped for and I'm excited for and it should be really fun. But I'm sick and tired of Emerald because I always lose. Because I just don't have what I need. The game is so difficult, so challenging, it throws so much in your way, especially during a Nuzlocke when you lose your starter in the first freaking 2 hours of the game. Yeah. So take this video then as an admission of defeat, as an admission of, even if I know what he has, I cannot beat it without freaking horrendously over-leveling everyone. And I refuse to over-level that much. A couple levels here and there, maybe, but not like every 1 to 30, okay? This game has become grinding, and nothing else, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So, without further ado, I declare this is the final Emerald Pokemon video I will ever do. If you want something else, though, some more Pokemon-related stuff, well, I'm considering what other game I could actually do a Nuzlocke challenge on, or some other type of challenge that I find fun, or enjoyable, or just not beating my face against a wall difficult. And I'm actually thinking of doing it in either the first or second generation. Gold or silver, or red and blue. So until then, this is Mithril Zenith signing out. And as the Pokemon lady says, I hope to see you again.